Hey guys, Kayla Vela here with some new content that's been highly anticipated and requested. I'm finally getting into making what I'd like to call the streamer classes or So You Want to Be a Streamer series. But I do want to get this out there so that way I can share the information that I have learned with you guys. With that being said, let's get started. Now, if you are not aware of who I am, my name is Kayla Bela on the Twitch community. I will show you guys my page a little bit later in the video. I have about 3.7k followers on Twitch with about 450 subs, which they change all the time. As of April 15th, which is in like 2 weeks, I will have been streaming for a total of 10 months. This journey has been amazing and I love my community. It has been so much fun. I cannot deny the fun and the urge to just keep going. You guys keep me there, so thank you so much. The contents and the genres that I do stream are going to be Call of Duty. That is my number one. All the COD people check in. But that is my community. Call of Duty is my big one. I also do IRLs. I do Get Ready With Me's. I do hot tub pools and beaches because I travel a lot. And I'm a pool girly. You know, I like to be in the water. I also do Sims 4. And then I do some just chatting, where we just chat with each other. So that's what I cover. But Call of Duty is my main basis. So a lot of the stuff that I'll be talking about or examples that I have today will be related to Call of Duty. Now that you have some background info on me, I'm going to call this video episode 100. This is what you want to do before you start streaming. What you can expect within this video is to cover networking tips, things to expect when you're starting to stream or thinking about streaming, equipment, basic equipment, and then the Twitch website layout. This one is going to be very basic. It's going to cover pretty much things that you just need to know before you even start streaming. And then once we get into 101, next episode will cover kind of so you're ready to go live. So if you're already a streamer, there might be some good tips here for you if you're still building your community. But if you're a streamer and you're looking for like more settings and equipment wise, this probably isn't the video for you. So save yourself some time. But this video will have a lot of info regarding those topics that I covered. The first thing that I want to talk about is networking. I cannot stress how important networking is. Before I even pressed the go live button, I networked and I researched for 3 weeks straight. Now remember, I'm a very big person and pay it forward and you get what you give. So with that being said, I networked in several communities before I went live. I think I was in about anywhere from 25 to 50 streams. What I tackled myself with was I need to make sure that I am networking with at least 3 different streamers / communities a day. So those first 3 weeks of just even about to get into streaming were busy. They were so busy because it's very hard to build a community just by yourself by pressing go live. It is very hard. You got to make friends. You got to make networks. You also get what you give. I'm going to say get what you give a lot because it leads me into my next segment. When you are talking in people's Twitch chats, you also need to know about streamer etiquette. You should not be going into Twitch chats and ever just saying, hey, I'm a streamer or I'm thinking about streaming or I'm about to go live. About 90% of people have a self promo as a chat rule or their Twitch page rule. So don't do that. You will get banned and it just looks tacky. It looks really tacky. And it doesn't make anybody in the chat want to just follow you unless you're a super intriguing person just off of saying that. It looks very kind of like almost disrespectful in Twitch. So don't do it. Instead, take the approach of trying to actually get to know people and wanting to be friends and actually be a supporter. By that, I mean increase your watch time. Make sure you're watching the streamer, taking notes from what they're doing. Also, look at how the community is engaging with each other. What do they like? What don't they like? Make sure you're chatting. Make sure your watch time is increasing. Obviously, give them a follow if you like their vibe. Just putting that out there. You need to make sure you follow them. And then the biggest thing that I think helped me, and I will say that I have a job outside of streaming, so streaming is just not my main occupation. And thank God I was blessed enough to do this, because I know a lot of people say they just don't have the funds. But I believe you get what you give. Get what you give. When I found communities that I really enjoyed and I found streamers that really interacted with me and were super sweet, I would drop subs, so gifted subs. I would subscribe myself, or I would even drop some bits. Bits are super cheap. You can get bits for like $1. So paying it forward and ideally hoping that it comes back into my world when it's my time was really a big thing for me, and also just being genuine. So essentially, I would take that approach, and it worked really, really well for me. So again, if you don't have funds though, there is an Amazon Prime sub. You can subscribe to any Twitch stream for free with Amazon Prime. Now, it rotates on a monthly basis, so you can subscribe to somebody's channel for about 1 month, and then you could take that Amazon Prime sub and go subscribe to another person's channel for 1 month. It's not reoccurring. You do have to go in and actually press subscribe through Twitch for somebody using Prime. So get that set up. That's a free, easy way to support a streamer. Also, another thing with networking is Discord servers. You will almost find in 90% of Discord servers, there is a tab for self promo. Now, I never say just self promo in people's Discords, unless you are actively talking in the Discord. You pull up to their streams, you chat within their streams, and you're an active member of the community. I always say that's a good way to just get yourself out there, get your name seen, and it doesn't look like you're just mooching off of somebody by posting and self promo. Big tips there, secret sauce. Now, certain Discords, which I'm going to give a shout out to two communities. I know a couple of the streamers of the community. I don't know everybody. I'm sure there's amazing people in them. But the big ones that I know of are one group being Slizza. Slizza has an amazing group. I will link his Twitch down there. I'm not going to link anybody's Discord invite because you need to go in there and be active first. So I will put Slizza's Twitch link in there and catch him when he's live one day. He's amazing. He and the Pull Up Gang. The Pull Up Gang is another amazing community to connect with. I've I've connected with one streamer named Yachty Dotty. Love Yachty Dotty. Yachty Dotty loves to party. Love Yachty Dotty. And then also Boss Lady, an amazing queen, and she pulls up. She pulls up and shows out for people. Those three people, Slizza, Yachty Dotty, and Boss Lady, are all three amazing streamers. Now their communities might mix up a little bit, but the Slizza gang and then we have the Pull Up Gang, amazing communities. The reason why I'm calling them out is because what they target in their communities that they have on there is that they like to help people get affiliate. And this attracts new users, and it's actually a really good method when you have enough moderators and admins and you have enough time to be present for your community. This is an amazing tactic when it comes to networking and bringing in new people. With that being said, in those Discord servers, they have a section for self promo. But under the self promo, it toggles out to affiliate live versus non affiliate live. You have the option to post your Twitch link when you're live in the non affiliate live section. This is amazing because what they do is they'll usually mention everybody in the Discord server, and it sends a notification to them saying, hey, this new person is live and we want to help them get affiliate. Also, from these two communities, I do know that they raid out. If you're not familiar with the term of raiding out means, basically a quick sum up is they take their community when they're about to end their stream and they send all of their viewers to your stream to interact with you. So I'm a raider out too. I believe raiding out is amazing because you get what you give. Again, send your viewers to people, you get what you give. So at the end of every stream, I average about anywhere from 20 to 40 viewers in my stream as of now. So I'm always sending either 20 to about 40 people in a raid. When I'm about to end my stream, I always look and see who's live. Now, every week I alternate what I'm doing. Some weeks I say I'm going to do low viewers. Next week I say I'm going to do my girls. Next week I'm rating only guys. Next week I'm rating new people that I don't even know. Brings in new communities, also supports other communities. Now, with that being said, those communities and those Discord servers that I told you about earlier, Slizza and Pull Up Gang, they raid out to those people who are in the non affiliate section. So you could go from having one viewer to maybe somebody in that community rating you to then having 37 viewers. Also, not just those two communities have this, they're just the two that I've seen integrated in my mind, been amazing. They've interacted with me, I've interacted with them, good people, but there's other people out there. I'm just giving you a starter base. And then I want to make sure that I'm fair and just saying this again. Do not just promote in Discord servers. Make sure you're active in the streamers community, active in the Discord, active in their stream. That's my biggest pro tip when it comes to networking. Do not just self promo and think you're gonna mooch off of somebody. They'll either kick you out the Discord, they'll also just ban you from the stream and leaves a bad taste in people's mouth, you know? Don't do that. All right, that wraps me up with networking. Remember, this is before streaming. This is everything you should do before going live. The next topic I want to cover is things to expect. This kind of chimes in with networking, so I'm going to kind of speed a little bit faster through this, but still give you what you need to know. I want you to know that you're not going to go live and immediately have 50 viewers. You are going to go live and probably have low viewers and little to no chatters, which is completely normal. You also might struggle to get affiliate. With those two things being said, do not quit your job. This is not something that you could just make a full-time job immediately. Don't quit your job. Keep working and find the balance between work and stream. Once you get up there, make the decision on your own. I will say that having good networking skills essentially helps that low viewership increase. It also makes people want to chat. They want to come in and check and see how you're doing. So networking ties hugely, immensely into this. And then the increase of views and increase of chatters will also help you reach affiliate faster. Now, in my journey, I got about affiliate within my second or third week of streaming. I have a huge family. I kind of had some following on social media, so I was able to just start promoting it. Again, networking. I had a good following on social media, but networking really is what did it for me. Because I could post on live all day on IG or YouTube or TikTok or anywhere else. But if those people don't even know what Twitch is or use Twitch, they won't click on this link that I'm telling them to go to. But people who are in Twitch that you're networking with from other communities, they know about Twitch and they know what you're looking for. So again, networking. Now, what I also want to call out when I say things to expect. If you are somebody who maybe has already gone live or you're just trying to think about how many hours you can put into this, here's a pro tip that I've seen people do. Some people will go live for about 12 hours a day and have 1 to 2 people in their stream. This is going to hurt you in the long run. You need to have about 3 viewers every single stream. Every hour, you need to have 3 viewers. Every hour. It is an average. If you are going live for 12 hours one day and you have 1 person in there, and then the next day you go live and you have, maybe you're going live for 3 hours and you have 3 people in there, that 12-hour stream with 1 viewer, it's going to hurt your average for the day that you went live for 3 hours and had 3 people. It's probably going to average out to like 1.1, and that sucks. Because you had gone from a day where you streamed a lot to get your hours up, but you had no viewers, and that hurts you. But then the next day you have low hours and great viewers. So just keep that in mind. The viewership in hours, it needs to average out. What I always recommend doing when you first start is streaming for about 3 to 4 hours. Build your viewership up. What I recommend doing is streaming for about 3 to 4 hours. Build your viewership up. Ideally, you always want to have 3 people in your stream at a time. Once you see you start averaging that 3, increase your stream time. I always say then try to go 4 to 7 hours. If you see your viewership decrease, cut it back a little bit. Once you get affiliate, do whatever you want, at that point. But those are just tips to help you get affiliate, which I will cover a little bit more in depth in the episode where we decide, hey, we're now ready to press the go live button. But those are just some quick tips to help people who possibly are already going live, or they just want to plan some time aside and think about how much time do they really need to put into this. Now, to become a Twitch affiliate, I do want to just let you know that you do have to have about, I think it's 35 hours of stream time. And then you have to average 3 viewers. And I believe you have to go live on 7 different days. So keep that all in mind when you are trying to think and plan ahead. The next thing I want to talk about is equipment. Now, you can stream with anything, depends on what equipment you have, but the basic necessities are going to be any 4 of the following, well, 4 or 5 of the following. A PC. This is always number 1 recommended because obviously your PC can take so much more capacity. Number 2, console, PlayStation, Xbox, a laptop, an iPhone. And then if you have anything else you can think of, put it in there. But a PC, laptop, or console, Xbox, PlayStation 5, those are the 5 that I would say that you need. Now, if you are able to go and find one of my like really old VODs or one of my really old TikTok clips, for my first about 3 months of streaming, I streamed on a laptop with really low settings. So I streamed on an HP Envy. I will show you guys for my laptop I used to stream on. And then last month, which was month 9 of streaming, with the support of my community and then just some funds from work and my paycheck, I was able to upgrade into a PC. You can see the difference in quality from streaming on your PC versus a laptop or PC versus a console. And it just really is about what you can afford and what you can, give or take at the moment. So I just want to let you know you don't have to jump right on a PC because I definitely didn't. I know several people who also stream from their console strictly. Now, my knowledge base is Xbox, laptop, and PC streaming. So that's what I'm going to focus on. But I will say if you have a PlayStation, it does seem like PlayStation is a little bit more friendly when it comes to streaming from console. A lot of people who stream off a PlayStation are able to get a pretty decent webcam up and onto their stream. Now, if you're streaming from Xbox, you're not going to get a camera. The cameras suck. I don't care what anybody tells you. I have not seen anybody stream on Xbox with a camera that looks good. I tried it. It doesn't work. There's a work around it, which is what I did. I used my laptop to stream and I used my Xbox to capture my gameplay. So it's kind of a 2-part process there. But if you have a PlayStation, you may be a little bit more fortunate and able to stream off your console, but still have a camera where people could see you. I will say having a camera can sometimes make a difference in your stream quality. Some people like to see a face when they're streaming, but I know several streamers who do not have a face cam and they still do really, really well. So do not let that discourage you. I'm not going to get too deep into the equipment, but that is the equipment I would like to say for now when it comes to basic necessity. I'm going to go ahead and chime into a couple more things before we move on to the next topic when it comes to equipment. If you are streaming off of a laptop or a PC, 2 things I recommend that are a little bit on the cheaper side. Get yourself a camera. The C920 or 922 Logitech camera, they range from anywhere about $60 to $120 depending on what you get, are really amazing. It's what I stream with right now. It's what I'm making this video with. And it captures what you need to. You can also adjust the settings to your likings. This is the settings that I like for now. And that is basic. Having a camera is really good if you have a system that can take it. Which console, sometimes you're at a disadvantage because the camera isn't that good or the quality doesn't work or you're just not able to even get a camera there. So if you have a laptop or PC, use your camera or get a camera. The next thing that I would recommend is using a ring light. Most people these days already have a ring light. If you don't, I use the Ultra Light Glow by Logitech. It retails for I think about $60. Super cheap. You can get it right on Amazon. Is the camera. The Logitech camera is super amazing. The ring light also collaborating with that gives you some light because if you don't have lighting, you really don't got nothing. Those are basic necessities because if you have a PC or a laptop, 9 times out of 10, there's a built-in mic that can hear your voice from the laptop, especially PCs, it varies, but your microphone and your laptop most of the time is okay to start with if you can't afford one. Otherwise, just go on Amazon, grab yourself a mic for anywhere from $30 to $60. That's not bad. This mic right here, I believe cost me about $65 to $75. It wasn't super expensive, but it does the job and it's great. So, basic needs checked, checked, checked. I will get more into equipment on the series where we talk about strictly equipment. The next thing that I want to do is I want to kind of squiggle out into the Twitch layout. Okay, guys. So here is my homepage of my Twitch account. I just want to go into about 3 things on here. I want to show you my page just so you can see my setup. And then I also want to get into some of the creator dashboard settings because those are very important. So this is my page. From here, you'll see I have my background, which is kind of covered by this trailer. But if you scroll over to the right, you'll see my past VODs. The next thing that I have down here is my profile picture with my name, my followers. I also have my bio, my brands with my social links. I have my goals. I created goals so people who come to my page can see what my goals are. And then if you scroll down, I have Twitch panels. I have my schedule. I have my top gifters, bidders, subscribers, all that. I have my about me, subscription links, social links, and Discord links. You can also go over, see my schedule here. Having all this filled out is super important because people can just come here and find your info. The next thing I have is my videos. I do choose to post my VODs and I do post occasional clips. You can just see all my VODs here. They range 9.5 hours, basically 1,000 views. And then I got my highlights and then just all my videos down at the bottom. So the things that I want to cover today is going into your creator dashboard. You're gonna come up here to your picture, go to creator dashboard, and I want to talk about the stream manager. So you're gonna click stream manager. And from here, there is so much information that is helpful. This is also something that you'd want to keep open when you're live because it keeps the chat right here. It also keeps your top gifters. You will also see your activity feed. This tells you who followed you, who subscribed, resubscribed, used channel points, things like that. You can see your stream time, how many viewers you have. This is the most accurate spot where you'll see how many viewers you have, your current amount of followers, your bit rate, which means the quality that your internet is giving for while you're live, the amount of subscribers you have, and then the total subs, which is gifted subs and subscribers. Down at the bottom, you have quick actions. All of this is customizable as well. You can add more, you can take stuff out. This just works for me. You can edit your stream info, which allows you to edit your title, your notification, and your category. You can go to raid channel, which is where you would raid into another community. You can manage your goals, which is where I put my subscriber goal and my follower goal to my homepage of my Twitch. You can stream together with other people. You can do a sub-only chat. You could put up predictions to keep the chat engaged. Same thing with putting up a poll. And then these are just other extensions that I have. So this is a layout that I usually keep up when I'm live. I kind of just keep it minimized down to the left-hand side. And I just like to see if I want to put a prediction up or a poll. My stuff's here. Also, if I go from Call of Duty to like just chatting, I would change this to just chatting. And I would put that in there and I would save it. The next thing that I want to cover, just another thing that I think is important to go over as you're starting to think you stream or thinking about wanting to stream or setting stuff up, is your settings. You're going to want to go under channel and moderation. The rest we'll get into at a later time or a later video. The settings for channel, this is where you update your username. It also gives you a brief view of what it looks like. This is your preview. You can always hide this or show it. This is what it looks like. Here's where you can update your username, your display name, your bio. And this is where you add your URLs. I keep my IG, YouTube, and TikTok separate. And then what I have here is all my socials from my Linktree. Linktree is free, get that created. So that everything is hyperlinked there as well. The next thing that you can do is your brand, changing your colors, changing your pictures, changing your backgrounds, things like that, your banners, stuff like that. Your schedule, easy thing that you should put in here. It is necessary. I have all my schedule listed here. Tuesday's my no stream day, hence why I'm making this video today. Featured content. I don't have a trailer set up, but you can also display channels of people that you once suggested here. This is also a really cool feature. And then it'll tell you what you recently streamed. And then stream events. I have mine up here for affiliate anniversary. The next thing I want to cover is moderation. These are basically built-in mods from the Twitch application itself. AutoMod. AutoMod is going to talk about how severe you want your AutoMod to be. Basically, this is a Twitch bot that works to prevent certain things. You can increase or decrease the level of filtering that you want. So aggression, promoting violence. I have my stuff at very low because I play a first-person shooter game. So sometimes the comments can get a little bit, what would be promoting violence because we're talking about, oh, you didn't shoot him or you didn't see him. That could be considered aggressive, but the type of game that you're playing, it varies on how that's taken. So I have less filtering. I don't ever do no filtering just because I still want there to be a level of approval or disapprove. Because if your auto mod sees something that might violate this, it'll hold the message and you either have to approve it or disallow it, which kind of just covers you for chat safety. There's a lot here, so take a look at it. You have block terms and phrases. I'm not going to click into mine, but this is where you can just add block terms specifically. Ban chatters. This is a list of people that you have banned. You can also remove people that you have banned. So you can see trash cans here, or you can add people to your list. Block hyperlinks. I have this checked so that way nobody's able to just drop hyperlinks in my chat. I don't know what they're putting in there, so I block it. And then your chat verification. I always say your chatter should have an email. It prevents spam or just bots being in there. And then I have my phone number verification off because some people are on desktop. It's really not a big deal. But you can have it in there. But remember, if they turn this on, they do have to verify their account as making sure that they have an active valid phone number. Most people sign up with an email on Twitch, so it's already verified. I have both of these off for just following. I have my chat rules. And then unban requests. Basically what they can do is after they're banned, people will be able to send one message saying, hey, please unban me. I understand I messed up, blah, blah, blah. And you have the option to unban them or not. But that is the unban request. You can stop ban viewers from viewing your stream. I keep mine unchecked because just because I ban you doesn't mean I don't need your view. I'll keep you there. But if you don't want anybody to see your live broadcast, just hit this toggle. Followers only mode means that people have to follow you and able to chat. Subscribers only means people have to subscribe to your channel to chat. Moderator tools in the chat. I have this selected because it allows the moderators in my chat to see who I've banned, who's been timed out, and other things that general public cannot see in the chat, but my moderators can. This is up to you whether or not you want your mods to be able to see that. And then pinned messages. I have this checked because I would love my mods to be able to pin messages. Maybe my social media can be pinned or something like that. And I find that that just helps and it keeps it super simple. And there's always a pinned message because if somebody's a first-time chatter or just follows me, they can come in, see that my IG is pinned at the top, and they can just click my link and give me a follow. Now, that wraps up the first video. I hope that this information was super helpful. Again, this was just episode 100. We were just covering those basic 5 topics. Topics that we covered today, again, were backgrounds of myself, networking, things to expect, basic equipment, and the Twitch layouts. Things that you need to know or do before you even think about streaming or setting up your stream account. I hope that you found that this video was informative and helpful. Drop some notes in the comments on what else you want to see or what you thought was super informative. If you aren't, make sure you drop me a follow on Twitch. Come play some Call of Duty with me. Come subscribe, support the stream. Also, if you're new to this YouTube channel, drop that subscribe button. It is completely free and it helps the supporter. Give a thumbs up, leave a comment. Have a good night. I will see you guys later.